Hey, I can't believe it. I finally pressed the record button and I'm here. This is my first YouTube video and I'm excited to speak to y'all. By the way, my name is Monica and I am here because I want to share my message with you all. I'm 54 and I've just been going through this midlife crisis slash transitioning slash awakening. I felt that I could be of service to anyone who's just starting, that I can share my journey. And I'm sure there are some of you who are listening who are a few steps ahead of me and willing to hear from you about your journey. I think together can make a wonderful community of like-minded individuals, and just there's so much knowledge to be learned. And I want to let you know that you're not alone. I felt this past year has been quite an awakening, and in just figuring out what my next steps are. I've been wanting to do a YouTube video for quite some time now. It's been something that's been in my mind, and it wasn't until I came across a wonderful young lady. Her name is Dodash on YouTube, who has inspired so many to get started. I'm one of them, and it was watching one of her remarkable videos yesterday where she was talking about, and it really hit home with me, where she said everyone's, saying, hey, God, when is my life going to change? When is something going to happen for me? Something good. And Dodash ever so bluntly said, have you ever thought that God is waiting for you to make a move? And that was when I just had my moment. And I said, you know what? I've been waiting for some magical thing to drop from the sky, something. And she's so right. I needed to do was to get started. And if you're out there and you are thinking about starting your own YouTube, no matter how young, how old you are, it's never too early, it's never too late to get started. I have to tell you, I spent so much time on YouTube, just listening to different channels, and I realized, hey, you know what? I need to use this time, my time, wisely. Instead of just listening to others, why don't I also share what I've been learning, what I've been going through? And one of the things that I heard from someone a while back is that someone out there can benefit from hearing your story. And if you help others, you can also be helping yourself. And so I want this channel to be about empowering women and really talking about a lot of things, identity. Who are you after the children have grown up and you've been so busy taking care of everyone else? And then you realize one day that your tank is empty because you've been giving and you've been trying to be that perfect mom, that perfect wife or partner, that perfect sister or daughter. And you realize at one point, which I went through, where it's like you feel drained. You feel resentful. You feel guilty for feeling resentful. And you're exhausted. And you're not getting any sleep because your mind is constantly going. And this is what kind of like the kind of journey that I've been on this past year or two. And it's only this year that I actually acknowledge it. Hey, something's up. I'm not able to sleep. I'm not able to turn off my mind. And I had to do some soul searching. And I've had a couple of I had a coach along the way who mentioned, when's the last time that you filled your cup? And that really resonated with me, where it's like you need to make sure that your cup is completely filled, and whatever is overflowing from the cup, that's what you're able to give to others. Because if your cup's not filled and it's running on empty and you're trying to give to others, it's not going to be good for you in the long run. And it hasn't necessarily been a good thing for me. But, I've been wanting to do this channel, something personal for myself, actually run a digital marketing business, online digital marketing business with my husband. And one of the reasons why I started that business in 2021 at the height of the pandemic was that I was in my corporate job of 20 plus years as a manager. And it wasn't, the pandemic kind of just working from home, no longer having to commute in crazy traffic, actually made me slow down a little bit and gave me time to think about, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this job anymore. It's not fulfilling me. I don't want to have to another 10 or 15 years until retirement to actually do something else. Now is the time. And that's one of the reasons why I took a huge leap of faith and decided to start my own business with my husband. And this year I realized, you know what, it's time for me to do something for me. I want to help other women out there. I want to hear from other women out there because I'm sure that there is a lot that I can learn from you all. So this channel, it's not going to have any defined structure. So like I said, there's certain topics I want to talk about, touch upon identity, boundaries. You know, we give so much to others and sometimes we leave ourselves without because we love so much. And that's okay. It's okay to love. Don't get me wrong. But just make sure, you know, when they talk about being on the airplane and they always tell us, you know, before you put a mask on someone else, put a mask on yourself because that's the only way you're going to be able to save someone else if you're okay. And that always resonates with, you know, always makes me think, okay, just like in life, gotta take care of yourself. So, you know what? I'm not sure which direction as yet, still figuring out this YouTube channel, but I do want to come on regularly and talk about different topics. And if you're interested, stay tuned in. It's hoping to grow this YouTube channel and hopefully we can start a community here. Thank you so much for listening and I wish you a blessed day. Take care.